Greetings and salutations, and welcome to my channel. My cousin pointed out that I was talking about the trailer for episode 9 in my previous video, but it wasn't supposed to be about the trailer. So I'm recording this one to give my point of view on the episode 9 trailer. From the little clip that I seen, it's about 2 minutes long. It wasn't really that impressive. It doesn't cover up the fact that 8 was so bad. 7 had so many plot holes because of what 8 did to it. It doesn't cover that stuff up. It just makes 8 look even worse. I don't see why they had to put, almost a full minute of Rey standing out in the middle of the desert while Luke Skywalker talked in the background. They could have put 1,000 different things in the background besides her standing there doing nothing, and then cut to the cutscene of her doing the really kick-ass martial arts scene. But they wanted her standing there in the desert with the little shoes, looking all cool. But when you have a bad movie underneath your belt, you want to highlight the awesomeness of the next movie, not do the same old that you did for the movie that bombed, the one that tanked, the one that a lot of Star Wars fans said destroyed the franchise. I'm not a big fan of 8, but I can see it has merit. I'm not a big fan of 7. I can see it had merit. I like the first 6, but I know that they're all flawed. I mean, they were made by different directors, made by different artists, different writers, different actors, different leads. However, the first 6 to me felt like Star Wars. Even the ones that I did not like, they still felt like Star Wars to me. And 8 did not feel like Star Wars. It felt like I was watching a bad episode of somebody trying to, play a chase in space. The time continuity was wrong. Rey didn't get any training. She had no diversity, no hardship to overcome in the movie. She had no growth. And then all of a sudden at the end of the movie, she's the meanest Jedi to ever live. Right? Her background was deemed to be cheesy. Now, if they correct that in 9, in the part that I have not seen yet, it will probably make Rey a better character. But right now, from what they did to her at 8, and I'm not talking about Wrigley's or the actress or even the character, the director of 8 should have never been given 8. And if he was given 8, he should have had a person looking over his shoulder saying, no, you can't do that, it doesn't match up with 7. No, you can't do that, it doesn't match up with 7. It would have made his movie a far better movie. They should have hired him to continue 7, but they didn't. They hired him because they thought that he was going to make a movie that continued 7. No, he was like, I'm going to pull the carpet out from underneath everybody 39 times in the movie and then laugh at it all the way to the bank while I cash my check. And then he comes out and just rips on the fan base because they didn't like his movie. Last night, I was watching live feeds from Star Wars Celebration. I came across one by Ethan Van Sciver. He was at a bar, right? For a year, I've been hearing that people call him a Nazi, and he hates all colors of the rainbow except for white. He despises everything that is not white male. And he's partying in a room that had like 3, maybe 4 white people, right? And most of the people that were white in the room were female. He's partying with them of all colors of the rainbow. He's having a blast. He's interacting with them. They're calling him Hail Caesar and Uncle Ethan and all this sort of stuff. And everything that I know from my Star Wars podcast that I watch, the Phantom Menace is a hate group. And then I watched a live feed last night from Star Wars Celebration, and the majority of the people on their live feed were not white male. So if they are a hate group that hates everybody besides white males, then why at their party was the majority not white male? The fans that they have see through LucasArts rhetoric. They go online and they see people, women, hating on Star Wars Episode 8, and they see it, and then they go to the LucasArts page, and LucasArts that are like, fanboy tears and toxic white males and toxic white man babies that live in their basement. And most of the ones that I go to that actually despise 8 are usually women and African American. So, what's up? LucasArts, are they man babies? Or, white man babies? Or are they a diverse group of people that dislike the product that you are putting out? Well, from the evidence that's online, they're a diverse group of people that hate the product that you're turning out. You're finger pointing, and that finger pointing is making you look bad. It's also costing you money. It's costing you subscribers. It's costing you everything. You never point at your fans, ever. A great example of never pointing at your fans. There's this guy. He did an Indiegogo comic book. He thanked his fans. Every time he logs off, he thanks his fans. He thanks them for being there. He thanks them for hitting like. He thanks them for subscribing. He thanks them all the time. And when he brought out his Indiegogo campaign, it got funded in under 24 hours by the fans that he was praising. Right? Now, the fans are going to buy that book. They're going to go, it's going to come to their house, right? They're going to read that book. They're going to tell this person what they liked and what they did not like about the product that he delivered. And if this guy stays true to everything that he has been doing online, he is going to take that criticism and that praisal and give us a better second product. If he keeps that up, he is going to make it. He is going to go over the top. And that is what you are doing at Lucasfilms, is the opposite of that. You are making a product that nobody seems to care about, and when it comes out and nobody likes it, you blame the fans for it. Well, it's kind of like making spaghetti, and you walk out and you try to sell this stuff, but nobody likes your spaghetti, right? And you blame them for not liking your spaghetti, even though you don't even know how to cook spaghetti. So you need to look at yourself before you start blaming other people. If you did everything correctly and the fans still don't like it, you still need to change your formula. You don't need to finger point. You need to change. If you are selling a product to fans and those fans are no longer buying that product, you're going to have to adapt to your fans. And to do that is to listen to them and not finger point. When you finger point, it makes you look bad, and it makes them the fans turn away from your product even faster and in larger groups. The trailer it felt, the very first time I watched it, it felt like a slap in my face. Here's Rey. She's going to go do a cool backflip over to TIE Fighter. Look, here's Rey. They've been doing this since episode 7. look, Rey, we want you to love Rey. But Rey hasn't done anything to be loved. She has done nothing to be cherished. They think, since I do not like her and I'm a guy, that I'm male chauvinist. I don't like her because her character is poorly wrote. She acts very awesomely in it, but again, the part is wrote poorly. So, that is my views on the state of Star Wars and the trailer. Thank you for watching, and please hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell if you wouldn't mind. And thank you, and I am out of here.